Back again, and today we are testing out this big, beautiful, double-edged saber sword. This is basically a Kilij saber sword. It's perfectly straight and very, very shiny. It's got that blacked out blade. We've got our two-handed grip here. It's nice and comfortable, nice and wieldy. It's very smooth feeling, so I look forward to cutting with this. Let's get the bottles filled up and go over to the cutting stand. So, just like last time, we got a bag full of bottles. This is going to be all the bottles that we're going to cut. One of them's stuck in there. This is the unglorious part that takes forever, that you guys usually don't see on these videos. So, our beautiful, beautiful sword is hungry, and we've got its food prepared. We've got 21 water bottles, 2 half-gallons, and 4 gallons to test this beautiful monster up against.
I'm gonna eat you! I'm bigger than you, I'm higher in the food chain! Get in my belly!
Start off like we do. Real simple. 1 bottle, 1 hand. Let's give it the 3 bottle test, shall we? Just straight across if I can. That worked. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 bottles. Now, I am not the best swordsman in the world, so I highly doubt I'm going to be able to get the edge to stay where I want it through this whole cut, but we'll try. So, yeah, I came up as I was cutting, and this is the last one I hit. And that's everything but that last little bit of cap there is gone. So that's the last one I hit. Did I seriously get 9? I did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so almost all those bottles, but I was riding up. Let's see how this back edge cuts. I've never cut with the back edge of a sword like this before, so forgive me if it's not a clean cut, but we're gonna try. Well, it cut real clean. So I've seen a lot of guys, they'll cut like this with the back edge, and I've seen that historically in a lot of manuscripts and manuals, so I'm curious as to how that actually works. So let's try. It's kind of low angle. Usually this is a higher cut, but let's give it a try. So looks like I only hit with part of it. Let's try that again. Well, that worked beautifully. We got 1 little bottle left, so. Step it up to something bigger. Whoo! Let's see if I can do 3 in sequence. Nope. I screwed up entirely on that, but still managed to shred it. Even bigger. Yikes. Some may call this crazy. I call this fun. I angled up on that really hard. I know I screwed up the cut with these 3 jugs last time because I kind of rode up. I gotta do a straight cut. So apparently I just screw up when it comes to that cut. Apparently I don't know how to cut horizontally. I know how to cut on an upward angle. Because as you can see, yet again, I came in here and turned up and cut my way almost in a half circle back out. Rode it up and out. So, that's a shame. But I can't deny how much fun I'm having cutting with this sword. So, after all that cutting, it is still cutting like a laser. It is still, I'm sure, razor sharp. So, for a simple little sword, I'd say this is a blast. It's a light, fast cutter. It's very fluid, feels good in the hand, the balance is good on it, and it cuts really well with both edges. So I can't say anything bad about this sword. I'm very happy with how it turned out. So this sword just absolutely chewed up everything that I put in its way. I mean, anything that came to the edge of the sword just got cut to ribbons. So, I'd say it's sharp. What do you think? I'm starting a series of blacked out blades. You're probably going to see them on my store, like I said, long before this video goes live, but I'm going to be doing a series of swords with these black polish blades, kind of like a midnight series of swords, just because I have a feeling that these are going to be kind of more popular due to the fact that they're more tarnish resistant. When you blue a blade, it gives it a protective layer to the steel almost, helps prevent rust from building up on the blade. So if you're using it for a backyard cutter, like what most of these blades are probably going to end up being for people, you're not going to want to have that carbon steel, that pretty carbon steel, get rust on it if you forget to oil it immediately after cutting. So this way, you don't have to worry about that quite as much. It gives you some more leeway in terms of when you need to put some oil on it. But like I said before, this is a very fast, agile kind of sword. It moves very quickly. It's very lightweight. It's got that back edge for those back edge cuts when you're cutting up high with it. It's very fluid in terms of the balance. That curvature isn't so much that it makes it unwieldy, because that handle kicks forward, so it puts the point of that blade directly in line with the base of the handle. So it's a very straight, very fast, easy to use sword. And as you've seen, it's durable enough to chop a lot of bottles and go through lots of impact. Here's a little close-up of the handle. You can kind of see some of that leather sticking out under the twine, under that wrap. That wrap's mainly there for grip texture and comfort. It just kind of pads it, and that leather's there to square it up. And there's a layer of cork underneath that softens it up. So it's nice, kind of, not soft, but it's spongy almost. Hard sponge kind of feeling to the handle, so it's nice and comfortable to wield. Our guards are nice and pretty. And we've got that, railroad spike for a pommel there. We got the nice fuller and that beautiful double-edged section, and the entire blade is blacked out, including the edge. Obviously, when you sharpen it, the edges will shine up, so it will look really cool when you end up having to sharpen it later down the road. But we have finished testing this beautiful sword here. But that does it for today's video. If you guys like what you've seen, you know what to do. Do that thing right there for me. And until next time, God bless, stay sharp out there. If you're looking for a custom sharp object like this one, check out my Etsy store.